Okay, all bullshit aside, this is the reason I make the videos that I make, because I had plans on getting off work early, coming in, making spaghetti, chicken, and all that stuff, but it didn't work that way. But I had already unthawed the ground beef. You cannot refreeze frozen ground beef. So, what you can do is go ahead and cook it, season it or whatever, and then fix whatever you're going to fix with it tomorrow. But you can't refreeze it, and you can't leave it now that it's already unthawed. Took this out. I was going to make 2 different meals with this ground beef. But since I left it out, the 2 things I was going to make with it has to be changed. So now we're going to go from making spaghetti and manicotti. Oh, actually, you can still make manicotti and spaghetti, but it still has to be cooked now. And then starch container, lid. After it's done, cool it down. That's where you put it at. But it has to be cooked. I don't know what time it is. I don't even know what freaking time it is. But we season it. This is season. Well, you know my 4 seasonings I always use. I'm like, let's get it done. With the way food prices is, and all this crazy stuff that's going on in the world, the last thing we need to be is just disrespectful and wasting food. Since this is going in pasta, throw some oregano. Now you can't add too much oregano. We don't add it in layers like I would normally add. And with us using this for, we're going to do, I think my daughter wanted manicotti, and I wanted just some regular spaghetti. What I'm going to do is partially cook it, so it don't go bad, but cooked enough so we can refrigerate it until tomorrow. But enough that tomorrow I can warm it up on the stove with the bell pepper, onion, the mirepoix, bell pepper, onion. For my spaghetti, I do bell pepper, onion, mushroom. And depending on if I got celery, I use celery. If I don't have celery, we don't use celery. But that's what the mirepoix is. But other than that, we're gonna actually try to brown it and cook it to a good temperature, a good color, that we can use it tomorrow without no one getting sick. That's what I'm doing now, because I totally forgot. I thought everything was going to be easier once I got out of school. You know, get your diploma, go outside, get you a shop job, or pop your own food truck or something like that. And then with COVID, everything is higher. They're going crazy with these prices. I said, you know what? I'm going to do that, but I got to save up. And actually to get out there and me start my own business in the new state I live in. They're like, oh, you want to come back? Are you going to come back to Gary? I'm like, you know what? I would have never left Gary if I still had clientele enough in Gary that was still trying to buy the food, or were you just being friends with me because I cooked and you could eat for free then? So yeah, school not free. Kids not free. I don't mind feeding people because I love cooking and I love when people enjoy my cooking. But hell, I got bills too, and everything in life ain't fucking free. You got all the free advice in the world, nobody fucking takes it, but they'll take a free fucking meal. Even though I like to saute my onions, bell pepper, mushroom with the meat. When I do certain type of pastas, ziti, masticcioli. I don't use mushrooms in my masticcioli, but I'm gonna start. I just love mushrooms. For those who are allergic to mushrooms, don't put them in there. Those who don't eat meat. Um, the best thing I can tell you to do for the vegans is if you got that tofu that crumbles, beef stock. They got vegan beef stock. Use those same ingredients that I used on here. Now you can add extra vegetables. I'm not doing it to this meat because I'm using this meat for two different types of pasta. You can add zucchini, squash, besides the onion, bell pepper, zucchini, squash, and everything. I just don't like to waste food. But I want to get it as close to heated to a certain temperature that I can reheat it tomorrow. No bacteria grows in it and everything, and make those two pastas tomorrow. I'm trying to get used to working for other people right now, and it's throwing me off because I'm used to working for myself. I don't know how you guys do it. I'm used to getting up, getting this money, doing my books, separating, doing my inventory, doing me. But nope, I gotta do what according to someone else's schedule, their rules, their time. And please, you see me touching the skillet when it's hot and everything, do not touch this skillet once it's heated up. You can touch this if it's not in the oven, but you can't cook something here for so long that the whole pot itself does heat up. But don't do what you see me doing when I move it and things like that where I know it's hot at. You do not do that. I don't care how high of a tolerance you have for pain. Oh, I got a body full of tattoos and third-degree burns. It's 33, the difference in freaking pain. Dang it, I hate my cousin. This shit is fucking killing me. But, now you see how it's looking now? We're just gonna keep just stirring it to get as, so it doesn't overcook, get all the pink off the spoon. I hate this stove. I cannot just show you guys the picture of the stove, then I'm gonna go by. It is so just, it's amazing. Like, I know how a lot of people who love getting certain things, like, oh, I love getting my nails done. I love getting my hair done. I love cooking, so the utensils that comes with me loving cooking is the thing. It's the things I want. My daughter wants to do nails. I bought her a nail kit, a drill, and stuff like that. I like cooking, so all my toys are what we cook with. So it's still gonna cook. Once you turn the eye down, whether it's a stove that has a flame or one of these stupid coil stoves, it's still heated. It's still hot. So it's gonna cook until the eye itself calms down, cools down, and it stops cooking the actual meat. I actually purposely turned it off at this point because you still got pink meat. And I'm moving it around the smoke that's coming up from it is me letting the air in from where the heat's coming from. I don't want to overcook the meat because I don't want to have to. Recooked meat is disgusting, so you gotta know when to stop cooking it. So if you have to reheat it on a stove, there's a way you can do it. Now I want to completely stop cooking. Now this is still hot. That's why I was still cooking. Once I take it out the hot eye, it stops. Now with the flame stoves, you still have those same eyes on that stove. Those still stay hot. To stop it completely, when it comes to ground beef, move it from where the heat comes from. I'm going to let that sit and cool. We're going to put it in some bowls with the lid until tomorrow. And then, boom, we're going to make the 2 different dishes, the manicotti and spaghetti. And I think I'm doing chicken confit. So I'm going to do a couple of videos tomorrow. Hopefully I can do them separately and not overwhelm you guys with the 3 different recipes I use. But until then, don't waste no more fucking food. I'm tired as hell. It's been a 12-hour day. And kids. And running errands. Don't waste food. It's scarce as it is. And they're going up on the price. But let it cool down. But this is Joanne at Chef. This is Chef Joanne at Short Cute Cooking. Now remember, keep it short, keep it cute, and keep cooking. Don't forget to like, subscribe, share, and comment.